everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I have no makeup on, and that's because we're doing a first impressions on two new products that I picked up. They are both Milani, so they're both drugstore. The first one is the Conceal and Perfect foundation. This is supposed to be a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. And then I picked up one of the eyeshadow palettes. I didn't get all three. There are three, I think more, or maybe four, I can't remember. But I wanted the one that appealed to me more because of the colors and that kind of thing. And this warm palette spoke my name. So I picked up that, and I thought I'd just create a look today and kind of give you my first impression thoughts. I picked up the shade Creamy Vanilla #1. I hope that's a match. It's always touch and go when it comes down to foundation shades. It says here, medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. That's some serious claims on there, so we'll see how that goes. I like the packaging. This is a glass bottle. I don't know. I like that, you know, black faded look, glass bottle, and it's a pump. Oh, sorry. My phone's on, hold on. And it comes with a pump, and it's just not a normal pump. It's this cute little, fits your hand perfectly, your finger perfectly. I don't know. I like packaging, and I think this is very luxury looking for something at the drugstore. Being a medium to heavy coverage, I'm going to first start off with my Pixie Glow Mist just as a base. I'm going to apply this with a brush. I think I'm going to use my Real Techniques, this is the buffing brush. Yeah, my buffing brush. I'm going to give this guy a try. Well, it does build up, so you can build it up, but you have to buff it into the skin because the second layer kind of sits on the skin a little bit more, but it's not bad. I would definitely use a primer. All right, now it has a tacky feeling to it. Let's give it a second and see if it sets. I'll go ahead and finish up doing concealer. Okay, so I've concealed, and I did have to set my whole face with powder because it's very tacky, and I still feel a little tacky with the powder. So that's something to keep in mind if you have oily skin, but it is very full coverage, and it kind of sits on the skin. It's not one that I would want to wear every day, first impressions, but I want to see how this also wears throughout the day. But let's get into the eyeshadow palette. So I picked up this one, which is the Earthly Elements one. It comes with a brush, but I never use these. It's actually not that bad. I think if you had to use this in a pinch, it could work. Not bad, actually. I've had worse, but okay, so let's get into the shades. These look gorgeous. Ooh, wow, they're soft and pigmented. Okay, so I think the first thing I want to do is go in with this cream shade. Are they? Oh, they actually have names. Ooh. Oh no, it just says base, contour, lid, crease, specialty, and liner. Oh. I was excited, but I'm going to go in with this Skin Tone Bone shade, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid. There is some kick up on this product. That's pretty. Good pigmentation, especially I'm using a fluffy brush, so that's good. I could see myself just using that with a little mascara as an everyday color. I'm going to go in and use this tan shade as a crease. They blend well. This one didn't have as much kick up. It's a matte shade, so maybe the formula is slightly different for the matte. These aren't bad. Okay, I'm gonna go in and grab this tangerine shade. That looks like more like a rust color. Ooh, yeah. That's pretty. And honestly, I don't think I have anything like this in my collection, which is hard to believe, but wow, I like that a lot. I'm gonna go in with this darker shade. It's actually a liner, but you can use makeup any way you want. I'm gonna take that right on the end. I'm trying to use all these colors. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and just kind of mix that into the crease. I'll highlight with this shade right here. I'll take that in the inner corner as well. Yeah, a little sparkly. That's not my favorite one so far. I'm gonna get the little brush that they give you and see if I can. There we go. I'm just gonna take that color and see. Oh, I can pack it onto the center so it layers well with the other shades. It's not my favorite. I'm gonna take this tan shade here under. And then I'm gonna go in with this shimmery taupey shade, bronzy shade. I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I will come back to give some more thoughts on these products. Okay, so I'm back. The rest of my makeup is on, and final thoughts on these products here. So for the foundation, my first impressions of it is very thick. That first layer I put on wasn't bad. I think I probably should have stopped there, but I wanted to see if it could build up, and it did, but it kind of, you know, as I've been wearing it for a little bit, it's starting to sink in into those fine lines on my forehead, and it's just looking a little cakey. I want to try using a beauty blender because I feel like a sponge is going to pick up that excess foundation and kind of give a better more skin-like finish. I'm also going to try using, you know, illuminating primers and maybe mix it in with a facial oil, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to let this go to waste, but I don't think this is something I would grab to and say, oh, it made my skin look gorgeous, because even at a far distance, it may look a little flawless, but up close, when I'm looking at it, it just doesn't look that great. Those are just my first impressions. Like I said, I don't have a wear time opinion on it because I haven't been wearing it that long. But moving on to the eyeshadow palette, I like this palette a lot. If you're looking for a drugstore eyeshadow palette, you don't want to invest a whole lot of money in, and you know, you like this color range or the other ones, they have more of a neutral tone one, more like smoky tones, and I think there's one that has like a blue in it. I liked these warm shades. They definitely catch my attention. I think the highlight shade here, this is supposed to be the base shade, is not my favorite. It's a glittery type shadow, and when you put it on, it kind of just wipes away to nothing. It did okay building up on a shadow that already existed, but on its own, I don't think it's a great base, as it's called. It's more like a little highlighter kind of thing. All the other shades, on the other hand, are gorgeous. They're pigmented, they're soft, there is a little bit of kick up, but I think that's perfectly fine. You know, you may have a little bit of fallout. Do your eyes before you put the rest of your face on. It's fine. It's definitely workable. The little brush that it comes in is not the worst brush ever, but obviously I prefer my regular brushes. But if you needed to use that in a pinch, it's perfectly fine, and you could definitely achieve a look with this. Overall, not bad. We have a one so-so product and then another so far so good. Thumbs up on that first impression. So that is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or if you've tried these products, what do you think about them? I'd definitely love to hear if you want to comment below. And of course, if you like first impressions videos and you liked this one, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.